Hello and welcome. This is a general tutorial on how to use a Hyrel 3D printer. In this video, I will be using a plastic syringe to upload the materials for printing. These plastic syringes end with lower lock fittings for printing nozzles. The nozzles come in different diameters according to the printing parameters. This printer comes with multiple printing heads and can be easily modified according to the user's preference. You can use one head or up to 4 heads if needed. You only need to place your plastic syringe and you are good to go. Now, as we can see here, we can control the position of the plunger using a two-way gear located on the back of each head. The printing process takes place on the printing bed. The printing bed can be heated up according to the requirements of your print. The program that is currently shown is the slicing program. It is used to adjust the printing parameters and settings. It is also used to edit and execute printing designs. This program offers an easy-to-use interface with detailed description for each option and the settings, such as printing speed, layer height, etc. For more info and detailed explanation on how the software works, please refer to the link in the description. This process is the process of calibrating the Z-axis of the printing head. This process is highly recommended to get a smooth printing experience. It's highly important to have a steady flow before the start of the printing process. The process of loading materials for printing includes raising the level of the plunger using the lever that we mentioned earlier and locking the syringe in place. The Repetrel software offers multiple options and settings that we can tweak and modify to get the best printing experience. We can upload 3D designs in various file formats such as STL, DWG, DXF, and STEP. We can generate our own G-code using the autocode option in the software. We can change the number of lines in both X and Y axes. Moreover, we can decide how many layers we need, specify the layer height and the spaces between pores inside the scaffold. The preview button will show and change the orientation of the 3D shape in the real-time editing mode. We can add and remove lines or edit the parameters according to our preference. Always make sure that you are using the latest version of the software. We can add a skirt around the printed object to test the flow and the printing speed. As we can see here, to create a G-code, we press on the Create Scaffold button. Many settings and options can be tweaked using the G-code itself. An example is using the G0, G1 option in the software to change the printing speed. After modifying and tweaking the G-code, selecting all the settings that we need, we can simulate the printing process using the simulation option in the software. Again, we can find all the details and information that we need about this software in the link in the description below. To have a clean print with smooth lines, we need to make sure that there are no air bubbles inside of our syringe. To avoid any cuts or breaks in the printed line, just like the example that we can see in this video. One of the ways to remove air bubbles is to heat the gel that you are using for your print, turn it into a liquid form and load it into your syringe. This way we can minimize the amount of air bubbles, if any. As the printer does its magic, we have some fun facts for you. 3D printing is older than you think. It appeared at the beginning of the 21st century, but it actually started in the 80s. There are more 3D printing materials than you can imagine. When it comes to rubber, metal, and resin, the possibilities are endless. Researchers are focusing on designing new materials so that this technology can satisfy every need. 3D printed fashion is now a reality. We use many 3D printed stuff on our body, including clothes, shoes, jewelry, luggage, glasses, and watches. All of these things can be 3D printed now. Additive manufacturing saves lives. In the medical sector, 3D printing is gaining traction. Surgeons and physicians benefit from this processing method in their practice. As a result, we may conclude that 3D printing is assisting in saving lives on several stages. If you think this video was helpful, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel, and stay tuned for upcoming videos.